Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
God, I hope so.
You gotta roll for the
So we come up to
surprise factor, right?
to the two dead boys, and then
Okay.
I go out.
So
Logan is in
who's
the
there?
wagon,
Yeah,
Vegan.
the wagon, and Jack is
Jack
sitting.
is standing
or-
by it. Right.
Oh,
His-
so Jack got off
his-
of the wagon.
Jack got off right as we stopped them.
Yeah, because wait, were you driving or was Jack driving?
Jack.
Jack was
okay,
driving.
I was
already
driving.
inside.
Okay,
Jack
so
is driving.
Tony,
I'm inside.
Logan is
Tony.
on the outside. Jack, you're inside, and Gavin's at the horses right now.
I'm at the outside.
Okay.
Yeah, you were standing there, remember? Because you were walking by the side. Because Jack was the
No,
one
well-
driving.
Last time I was inside.
Yeah, Logan was inside.
Gavin was
Okay.
outside, but he went to the horses. So we need to
Okay.
set the scene before we jump straight into combat.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
just did. We just did.
We just did. We just
Okay.
did. Logan's
So that's-
inside. Jack, you're driving, and Gavin's at the thing.
And how far away are we? How many feet?
30.
30
We
feet.
said 25 last time.
Oh yeah, 25.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because Gavin can make it there in one encounter, so in one move. Logan's up first.
Yeah. I'm gonna use sneak. In 8, so I got 16 sneak. I'm gonna exit the wagon, and so the goblins are 20. How far away is the farthest goblin?
Aren't they all in a group?
Like, are they all in a
Yeah.
They'll
group
jump
25
out.
feet away?
They all jump out
They
together.
came out. They came out in a group. Yeah, 25 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet and go 5 feet behind the goblins. Then
Okay.
So then, are
That's
you
me.
gonna attack or no?
I can't because I use stealth.
Yeah, he can't.
Oh,
It counts as an action on my first turn.
okay.
So we
Alright.
can
So
both
then it's
move.
Jack.
We can move and attack same turn, correct?
Yeah, but there's a limit to
Yeah,
how much you
'cause-
can move. It's 30 feet. That's the limit.
It's your speed.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
your
yeah,
speed
it
is
is.
how far you can move.
Mm-hmm.
My speed is.
All
30.
right. So the goblins are about 30 feet away. They can move about 30 feet still.
25 feet
25.
away.
Oh, they're 25 feet, but they can move 30 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I move.
So they can reach all of you.
So that would be 30 plus. Okay.
Make sure you get off before you
Well,
try
yeah,
to do it.
I get off and then move 30 feet away from them and then use Ray of Frost.
What is that?
What's the
what does
range
that
on that?
mean?
That
So
is
he's moving
60
30 feet
so I have
back.
5 extra
So
feet.
he's 55 feet away from the.
He's
goblins.
55 feet away from the goblins.
So the goblins can't reach him where he is. But what is?
Yeah, they can. The archers can still because they have a range of 8.
The archer
Oh.
can.
Yeah, but the scimitar one can't. That's
So
the...
what? What's the range on the cast you're using?
It's
60 feet.
instantaneous.
It's 60 feet instantaneous. It takes one action.
Okay. So how
On a
much-
hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay, 20. Roll a d20, and the goblin has to get higher than 13.
What goblin
Yeah,
is
you
Jack
have to-
attacking? What
Oh,
one
yeah.
is he attacking?
You think you should attack the scimitar one.
There's 2 scimitars and 2 archers.
What's
Or
the
you-
what's the attack dice on a scimitar?
Attack damage on a scimitar?
Yeah.
1d6 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I do one of the scimitars.
Alright, so are the scimitars and the archers close distance to each other, or is there...
They're the same
They're-
distance.
They're literally in the same distance. They jumped out together. They haven't moved
Alright.
yet.
Yeah, let's attack scimitar one, because I feel like that's going to be the most trouble for you guys.
Okay.
And it's 1d8.
Tony has to roll a d20.
No, because their armor class is 11 or 13.
Armor class is 15.
15?
No, well, you don't use armor class for spells.
Spells are magic.
He has
So
to
I'm-
roll spell DC save.
Let's go.
Okay.
I got an 8.
No, Tony has to
Well,
roll a
yeah,
spell.
he got an 8 for whatever.
For my
19.
damage, you got a 19?
So the goblins take half damage.
Okay.
Alright, so
the
they
goblin
take...
takes 4.
Wait, do
Yeah,
I
it's
add
dead.
any modifiers to my spell, or no?
You use the spell attack damage, so plus 3, and then you half it. So
Wait, spell damage plus 3?
they take 5
Okay, so he still lives. He's
because
down
it's
to 2.
rounded down. So
Wait,
they
how
all have
much health
7
do
health
they have?
then.
They have 7.
I feel like that's different from last night.
It's one more
I
than
didn't roll
last night.
for it. Because I didn't roll for it.
Oh.
He just
just
took
kept
the
it.
base health this time.
Yeah, I kept the base. So that only hits one thing, right?
Yeah. And
Okay, so-
his movement speed is now slowed down to 20.
Okay.
Do I have an attack modifier or anything like that, or an attack bonus for spells?
Your attack bonus is your charisma modifier. I have it on the Google.
Oh,
Oh.
perfect. Well, yeah,
It's
that's
right at the top.
plus
There's
3.
the spell DC and then the attack modifier.
So my attack did 4 because it was half plus. So
It
yeah,
was
I
5.
did 7. Oh, it did 5.
Because it was 11 cut in half, and then you round it down. Because almost everything is rounded down in D&D except for a few exceptions.
But with my charisma modifier, it's still only 5.
Yeah, because they rolled and got high enough, so they only took half damage.
And that
So
the half damage isn't just base; that includes the modifier.
you add the modifier before taking half check.
Okay.
So with them,
Wait. Well, if I add in the modifier, then it would be 11. So then, yeah,
yes,
5.
and then it's half, which is 5.
We're getting the math down. That's the important part. I understand. It's
That's
just I want to know the
why
math behind
that's
it.
why I was doing the math check.
I want to be able to calculate this in my head at some point.
Okay, so it's the goblin's turn now.
Got
One
it.
of them is bloodied.
One of them is what?
Bloodied. It's when when an enemy is below half health.
What does that mean?
Does
like,
it do
different?
anything?
It doesn't do anything, no.
Okay.
But like in a better, like a more experienced DM would say, Goblin 1, sorry Tony, is bloodied.
Goblin 1 is bloodied.
Well, Keep in
just
mind,
saying, you don't
in
have to do it.
person- In person, we'd have like a full-on like map drawn out. And we'd have our characters on it, and the goblins would be here. We'd be here.
Probably not.
We could move the pieces.
Well,
No,
Wyatt
it's
apparently
called
has
a
that
D&D table.
Yeah, you think we have
Wyatt
one of those?
has that stuff.
We can make one.
Why we aren't playing with Wyatt?
I know, but if we were in person, maybe we could actually get Wyatt to join.
If we were in person, then he probably would.
Okay.
But I feel like at some point it would be kind of cool to like make our own map.
I'm gonna do that at some point.
Because
'Cause
at
look
some
at-
point, Tony's going to be able to make his own story. But we're level 1.
Particularly, I'm
right
going to
now.
try to do a Dark Souls story. I really want to try that with you guys. That would be great.
That would be fun.
Because the first game I know like the back of my hand. Okay, back to the encounter.
Ah, yes.
Goblin's
Whose turn
turn.
is it?
I'm probably just gonna do 2-on-2. 2-hit Gavin and then 2-hit Jack.
Yeah.
The 2 scimitars go for Gavin. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 2 scimitars go for Gavin and 2 scimitars go for Jack.
Does
And then
my
2 Alright,
frost affect the attack at all? My ray of frost, or is it
No,
only
it's just their
just
speed.
speed.
just speed?
It's just the speed.
Dang. I tried.
So I have to roll. So it's 1d6 plus 2. Should I just roll 1 for both, or should I do 2
Well,
separate?
you have to get past Gavin's armor class first.
Yeah.
Oh, which one do I go for that one?
20,
It's a
20.
D20. What's your armor class, Gavin?
13. Do I add anything to that or no?
So,
No.
Okay.
so I have to roll higher than that.
Yeah.
And if it's below,
Do the
they
goblins
take-
have any attack bonus?
No.
Okay.
The only thing I see is strength -1. It's 8 -1.
Oh,
But that's a
good to know.
modifier, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they score below 13, it's half, and if it's above, it's
No,
normal,
that's
right?
half is only for spells.
Okay, so what's below 13 then? Just no damage?
No damage.
It's no damage. They just don't hit.
Okay, one got 16.
Okay.
So one's gonna hit. I'll go for second. One got 13. So does he do it or no?
I don't
Because that's
think
the
so.
same.
No, because I
Okay,
think you
so
have
I
to get
only get hit-
higher than
yeah.
13.
Okay, so one hits.
So
and
I
one
get hit by
doesn't.
the 16.
Okay, let me roll.
So then they roll
a
a
d6.
yeah,
A d6, yeah.
and then they
You
minus
take.
-1
No.
from the roll, right? Because the strength.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the strength
then-
is their attack modifier.
It says 1d6 plus 2. So then I do that minus 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 6. You take 6.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna have the 2 go for Jack. Let's hopefully not mess him up this time and not kill him.
Not get a
Do you
crit
crit?
headshot.
You crit with arrows?
Yeah, that's what happened last
Yeah.
night.
Well,
So-
no, it was.
That was
the
a scimitar.
that crit.
Oh, it was. So what's Jack's armor class?
11.
Okay, let me go. I got a 1,
Oh.
Yay!
and I got a 2.
Yo.
Let's
do it.
go.
All
It
right.
doesn't even
Cool.
matter. It doesn't
So
matter.
now
Okay.
it's my turn, but I don't get to do anything because I got
Uh,
I got shot.
I
got
forget,
shot.
Logan, do you remember, is there a limit to how often I can use cantrips?
no, you can use cantrips at any time
That's what I thought.
because you just know them by memory.
Also, by the way, in case I didn't tell you guys, I also have a dagger and a hand axe as a part of my background, I think it was.
Yeah, I have a dagger and a javelin.
I'm gonna take a short sword and slice the back of his neck. I guess I don't know.
No, back of the head. You gotta,
So
I'll plunge the short sword through his neck, just
Is it
straight.
in-
out his forehead.
Is it Jack, shut
Oh.
up. Is it an instant kill, Logan? Or do I have to roll for this?
Well, wouldn't I have to roll for the armor class? I haven't rolled for anything yet. I was just
Oh.
describing my attack.
They got 15.
What's the armor class?
15.
15.
15.
Do you get any bonus?
Well, I rolled an
for-
18 and I have an attack bonus of 6, so I hit.
So he's dead.
Do you get a
No,
bonus
well,
for
I
a
have to roll
stealth
for
attack
damage.
from
I
behind?
guess roll for damage.
No, not that I know of. I got, I hit him for 7 piercing. So
What
he's
does,
dead.
Yeah.
what does
Yeah,
piercing
yeah, so
do?
he's dead.
Anything?
Well,
only
some
damage.
monsters are immune to piercing or
Oh.
bludgeoning or.
Okay.
Okay, so one's down.
One's dead.
Jack, you're up.
Alright, so we got our other arrow boy.
Well, there's
Um,
still
why
2
don't you
arrow
just-
boys.
Both of them.
Why don't you
One
just
of the sim-
kill the low health scimitar?
Yeah.
So, how many are there? 2 or 3 goblins left?
3.
There's
Three.
3. There's the Scimitar at 2 health, and then the 2 full health archers, but you might as well just kill the Scimitar.
We're gonna use same attack.
Okay.
Ray of Frost. I
Okay,
will roll my d8. I got a 4.
You have to roll your 20 first. For a armor class. Or wait, no, you don't do that for spells. Never mind.
No. So
think
4 plus
Tony's-
3, so
is Tony?
it's a 7.
No, no.
Tony.
Sorry, we didn't. Go ahead. What?
So he rolls a 7 for. Did the goblins take less
I'm a-
damage from a spell or something?
I'm doing 7 damage to your goblin. What do you have to do next? Do you have to roll or something now?
Don't I have to roll for like the to take half like I did?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I have to roll so I
Yeah.
take half again.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's. Well,
No,
hold on. What did you roll?
I rolled a 4 plus 3, so 7.
yeah, because he can survive.
So
again and
3.
take- he can
Well,
survive,
he's gonna
that's
take
fine.
3 if he takes half,
What do I have to score?
and he's
higher
at
than?
2 health.
He's dead either way.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so he's
So
yeah.
it's
Doesn't even matter then.
So it's just the 2 ranged ones left.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just two
it's
range.
just the 2 range.
Okay.
And
a
it's
flash
goblins,
freeze
right?
him in place.
So his body's just frozen there then.
Yes.
Dead one.
Solid.
Yep.
The,
It's
the
Ray
one
of
that
Frost,
Jack
so
just
I
used,
just
Ray of
straight up
Frost.
froze him, and he's stuck there now.
Alright.
Okay,
Uh,
so and then it's Goblin's turn.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Yeah.
One for Jack, one for Logan. What are you guys' armor modifiers again?
Mine is
Uh,
11.
Mine is 15.
Alright, I will. I'll go for Jack first. Nope. I'll go for Logan. Nope.
Okay,
Hey,
so my turn.
Gavin, you get to do something.
All right, let's go. All right.
Spike him.
So I'm 25 feet away from a ranged one. So.
No, I thought you were right next to them.
Yeah, you're right
Oh
next to
yeah,
him by
yeah,
the person.
Okay, so I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up
How many
30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm at. Okay, I'll just back up 30 feet. I'm gonna toss a javelin at him because my javelin's range is 30.
Yep.
And then I roll for armor class. Oh, I can't roll a d6. My d20 rolls a 20. So is that a
What's
crit?
That's a crit,
That's a crit.
So you
he's
roll
probably
2 damage
automatically
dice.
Dead.
I'll roll. Okay.
but you can see how much damage you do.
Okay, so my first one's a 4. So if I add that to my strength, that's another 4. So that's 8. So I think it's dead.
Okay, he's out
It's
dead.
dead.
I
Okay.
Might as well see
kill
what
him
you
before
get.
the crit. All right, I got a 1.
So you do 9 damage
Cool.
Death.
straight through the goblin's face, right through his skull.
There you go.
Okay. The last goblin, instead of charging towards you, attempts to flee and heads towards the goblin trail. Now what do you do?
Cry.
Let him go and follow him.
Follow him.
Can I follow him while using sneak?
You have to roll for it.
Or
I
no,
think
no, you don't have to. You guys took a different approach than I thought you would. That's cool.
What, do you think we were just gonna kill him off?
No,
I could.
but I thought you were gonna attack him.
I mean,
Well,
I could
we've
go
we've
for his
learned our
Achilles
lesson.
heel.
We've learned our lesson.
I could go for his Achilles heel and just prevent him
Shake
from running.
him. Shake him.
no, we need him to lead us to
No, you
his
you
village
shoot him
so we
down
can
so he can't move,
use
and you shake it.
burning.
And you say,
No,
"Where
that's
are you
why I said
going?
I cut.
Where does this go?"
I have burning hands so we can torch the village.
Oh my gosh! Give me a second to read. I'm trying.
Torch the king.
Shut up, Jack. I'm trying my best.
I have a bow. I can wait until he's X feet away and then just shoot him.
I'll be back in
So-
a couple minutes.
You
Alright.
leaving? Alright. So can I technically put shocking grasp on the end of one of your arrows so you can shoot an arrow that electrocutes things?
Wait, you can electrocute an arrow?
I don't see why not. If it can channel electricity,
Does it
then
do extra damage or something?
a 1d8 on lightning damage.
So I add a D8 to the bow's D.
It says lightning comes from your hands to deliver a shock to any creature you try to touch. So if I touch the end of your arrow, that's metal.
Well,
Boom.
does it specify for a character?
There are
No,
so many things- there are so
it's
many
just
things
a
that can
basic
screw
description.
You guys over in this if you don't think outside the box. It's funny.
And also, that would mean we have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal. So if you shoot your lightning arrow, you get the advantage. And it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. So it temporarily paralyzes plus 1d8 lightning.
That's cool.
So we can combine our attacks. And once I reach level 5, it becomes 2d8s.
Mm.
So yeah, we can basically. Tony just said think outside the box, and that's what we're doing. So
no.
yeah.
In this next area, if you don't think outside the box in terms of your environment, you're gonna get screwed.
What kind of environment are we
Well,
in? Are we like in a forest? Are we in a mountain?
Okay, you're on a trail, so I think this is a mountain trail.
Ah,
spoilers,
my.
you actually have to think of like exploration and like how you're gonna tackle this. Like think,
My
So we actually,
like legitimately come up with a strategy of how you're gonna tackle this.
well, the
I
question
can't-
is, Tony, are we gonna follow based on like everything that you say, or are we gonna kind of use our creativity to free flow through this and like
Both.
combine attacks and strategy?
Both. Listen to my advice, but listen to my words, but think of your own solutions to the problem. Think your way out
So-
of the solution.
So we're gonna need to discuss and come up with plans, strategy.
Okay. Upon
Yes.
observation, you revealed that the creatures have been using this place to stage ambushes for quite a long time, and there's a trail hidden behind the thickets on the north side of the road that leads northwest.
What's on the north side?
Epic YouTuber thumbnail.
A trail is hidden by a thicket.
A ticket.
So to go on that trail, do we have to leave the wagon, or can we bring the wagon with us?
How wide is the trail?
It's trail length.
It's
It's not wide. not
It's
like-
trail. It's trail wide. It's about as wide as a trail would be.
What type of trail?
A dirt trail. Oh, sorry, I'm not the DM.
Tony, what type of trail is it?
oh my god, I'm gonna reach through the computer and stab
Well,
you.
why don't it's easier just to tell us what type of trail it is.
I'm
Is it
Just shut up
gravel
and
or
let Tony
dirt?
explain.
we're on a mountain, so it's a rocky trail.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know the freaking width.
So we
Well, Jack just
can.
wants to know if we
I
can
mean, we
bring our
can't take the.
wagon with or not.
No, you're not. Yeah, you have a choice. Do you simply leave the oxen where they are, or do you want to tie them so that they don't go anywhere or veer off the cliff?
I think we should leave Jack
Tie
at the
them.
trail.
You're just leaving him behind.
Yeah, just leave him.
I'll
Alright.
I mean,
steal the oxen and go to town then.
Can we split up? Is that a thing we can do?
we could, but we're most likely gonna die while Jack gets all the money.
Yep.
Yeah, but we'll get experience. Which I'd rather take that.
Okay. Trying to think.
All right, Tony, we're all gonna go as one group.
No.
My God, we're gonna die so fast if we all split
Okay,
up.
we're gonna tie off the oxen so they don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, that's the answer I was looking for.
I vote we tie him to a tree with a rope.
We're
We're
on
on
a
a mountain, apparently.
Tony, where are we supposed to tie them? A rock?
The mountain.
It doesn't matter.
We're
Oh,
tying
you
them
guys
up.
are in the. Oh wait, you guys are in the woods. I didn't even see that.
Oh,
we are.
shoot. Oh,
Where? Wait, what?
See, when we first were doing this, I
Well,
thought
in
we
the
were on a wide
woods.
open plain.
We're in the woods?
I thought we were in a mountain trail.
That's what
I
you-
thought we were in a plain.
Okay, so we're in the woods. So you guys tie the oxen to the tree.
Yeah.
To the biggest tree we can find.
Jack, it doesn't
It-
fucking matter.
just
It's
It has
tree
to be
bark.
sturdy.
We're in the woods.
Yeah, it has to be a good tree so they don't pull the tree over.
You recognize that a dozen goblins have come and gone along the trail, as well as signs of two human-sized bodies being hauled away from the ambush site.
Jeez. I hope they're dead.
Nice.
The tr- This trail leads approximately 5 miles northwest. What is the traveling order that you're going in? Who's leads and who's in the back and who's in the middle? And approximately how far apart?
Logan goes first. I'll be in the back and Jack goes in the mid because respective
How far apart are we?
respective armor class.
How far apart?
5 feet.
Okay, is everyone okay with this option?
Sure, I
Okay,
guess.
It seems like the most likely choice.
I'm trying to think.
Logan, what weapons do you have that you can have out, like, just in case you
A
have a
short
shield?
sword and a dagger.
What's the short
Those are
sword's
my
die?
weapons.
What's the short sword's die? D6?
1d6. That's why I use it most often, because the dagger is 1d4.
Yeah. That's why I use my javelin.
Do you have your javelin?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you are going into enemy territory here. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think about how
Should we-
how I can use like approximately time with this.
Hold on. Slow is 200 per minute, 2 miles an hour, or 18 miles in a day. Or we could move normal at 300 feet per minute, 3 miles per hour, or 24 miles in a.
What time is it now? Do we know?
Well, it's halfway through the day.
Okay, so we should get there before dark.
Wait, what time your mic broke up?
It's midday.
It's halfway. It's midday. Because yesterday Tony said we were a half day away from what's it, and it was
Fandolin, yeah.
Fandolin.
You were half a day away.
So,
midday.
and it was already
how
half,
long would
we
it
were
take
half
to go?
away.
How long does it take to go 5 miles at a slow pace?
At a slow pace, it would take 2.5 hours. If we go normal, it'll take 2 hours.
I think we should do
So I
that.
vote we just go normal.
Yeah.
I say it might be worth slow just in case there's any traps or anything set up.
I mean, if we go slow, I can use stealth,
Ah,
but then
that
it wouldn't
too.
really make sense with me going in front.
Wing.
I got 20 with modifier. Wait, no, 24 with modifier.
So you're like super stealth.
So you're going at a slow pace, right?
How many miles per hour?
2.
2.
2.
So if it's 5 miles away, take 2.5
It's
hours.
2.5 hours.
Pull it off. I need to read through this entirely. I literally don't know what to do.
So we're stuck at a standstill then. We gotta continue next week then.